Hello everyone. We are all too busy in our daily lives trying to make ends meet and, survive different challenges of life that we often take the nature for granted, and we miss so much. We miss so much that you have no idea how much we miss of the wildlife that's happening under our own noses, in our own backyards. There's so much happening. There's so much wildlife, so much action, so much beauty of nature. I took a few shots, a few footages of our backyard, of all these different creatures and birds and mammals and what have you that comes. I hope you enjoyed this compilation. Look at that beautiful butterfly. In this shot, my cat is trying to attack a bird on the other side of the glass. Here we see the variety of wildlife in such a short amount of time. So here I have thrown different types of bird seeds to cover every type of bird so that I can attract all types of birds. And we have some rabbit visitors as well. There's little rabbits. They look like baby rabbits. I don't think they're fully grown adults yet. They look very small, and they are also eating bird seeds, believe it or not. Yeah, they are eating bird seeds. They are feeding off of all types of different seeds. And as I was looking up, I noticed the quail. The quail is munching on those little bushes. Those little, I don't know what kind of bush they are. They're little flowers, some type of a flower. And the quail is munching on those babies. And look at all of these that we don't even look outside. We are so glued to the TV, we don't even look outside to see what's happening. And a while back, the bird bath was full of different types of birds. And look at that bird. Look at how beautiful red the chest of that bird is. And it's about to jump in and take a shower or something to that nature. Take a bath, I mean. It's about to jump in to take a bath. But it's kind of chickening out and, having second thoughts. Now notice how the rabbit and quail naturally know that they are not each other's enemies and they're not afraid of each other. Whereas a hawk would be something that all the birds would run away. Every single one of them, including rabbits, everyone would run away as soon as there's a hawk, because they have this it's within their DNA that they realize that hawk is our enemy and it's gonna eat us and hunt us, and that's how they run away. And right now it's about like 7:30 p.m. so there's like sunset but not quite dark yet. But once it's like fully dark, you see a lot of birds and rabbits, which I believe the reason they come when it's more dark is to have some kind of a protection from hawks. I used to throw the seeds on the other side of the fence, but then the coyotes would come and eat all the seeds. So now I'm throwing the seeds on this side of the fence in order to prevent the coyotes from coming. However, there were a couple occasions that the coyotes sneaked in through the fence, and they came and ate all the bird seeds that were intended for the birds. Now, this is the first time that I see a quail jump on the bird bath, because quails usually don't go to drink water or to take a bath on waters that are in higher elevation. They only do it in ground level. Despite the fact that this bird bath has been there for like 3-4 years, this is the first time a quail actually jumped on it. The same goes with the roadrunner. I have yet to see a roadrunner drink water or take bath in this bird bath. When birds swell their feathers like that, that's the utmost relaxation indication, that they're really relaxed. And right here, look at my kitten is trying to prepare to attack the little rabbit. See, this is another thing that you need to, it's good to have your cats indoors, not only for the protection of the cats themselves, also for the protection of the wildlife, some of which could be endangered birds or other endangered species that could be, killed and by domestic cats and whatnot. Some of you might be aware of this fact that there used to be a very beautiful pigeon called passenger pigeon, and there used to be millions and millions of them, roaming around North America, and currently they are completely extinct. Completely, not a single one is alive. The last one died in a zoo, and that's because of overhunting. So imagine how anything that you see, like abundance, like millions of them all over, could go extinct if we don't pay attention and realize their beauty and their role in the cycle of life. Every one of these creatures, they have a role. Their existence is the sheer reason that we exist. For example, if we didn't have honeybees, we wouldn't have any of our agricultural, crops and all that are being pollinated by bees. So here we had a coyote trying to steal bird seeds, and my cat chased it away. Now it's going and feeding off of the fallen locusts from the locust tree. These are all dried locusts. They're not even good anymore. But that coyote is feeding off of it anyways. The cat is looking at the coyote with great attention to defend the bird seeds should it come again. And the coyote is currently, like, it doesn't care. It's just walking around looking. The coyote is checking out the cat itself, going towards the barbecue machine, and kind of all, he's just chilling. He's just chilling. The coyote's chilling, and there it comes again. And the cat looks at it, and the coyote feeds off of the bird seeds again. And the very reason we put the seeds inside in this side of the fence so that the coyotes don't eat it, but they still make it and come and finish it all. Watch how my cat is trying to scare off the coyote again, so the birds could come and eat the seeds. And there it is. The cat's bluff worked, and the coyote left the scene. And hopefully the birds will come back and finish the seeds. But now the coyote is very interested in my camera. It's looking at my camera, and it's just staring at it. I don't know what's up with this coyote. He's up to no good, that's for sure. There he goes. He moves on. The next scene that you're about to see are quail chicks, baby quails. These hatchlings probably hatched, I would say, maybe a week or so ago, because they're a little bigger than I've seen them when they freshly hatch. And believe it or not, at this age, at this small size, they can fully fly. I have captured them on camera actually flying. When their parents or one of mom or dad flies away, they actually flew away along with their parents. And even though they're so small that you would think they can only walk, but they can actually fly. And see, even from an age this small, this young, they realize that this is a rabbit that's not going to harm us. And it's just programmed in their DNA, in their genetic information has been programmed that the rabbits are not enemy, and you can go and feed together with the rabbits. Now these colorful pellets that you see, these came in a bird seed bag. I believe they are parakeet food, because a lot of the birds they just don't eat it. They cherry pick. They add smaller seeds, but they do not eat this colorful parakeet food. Now, the quail chicks are really interesting for my kitten. It is checking them out like as if we would be watching in a movie theater. That's exactly how it is for the kitten. is watching all the wildlife, all the birds, as if he's sitting first row in a movie theater. Okay, this is the time that the daddy quail flies away. It goes to the top level, and watch how the small chicks fly with it. Okay, so watch. The mom flies on top of that wall. Did you see that? Did you see how it flew on the wall? And look at the chicks. The chicks jump right after the mom. There, the chicks are going. Do you see that? There, the chicks flew and just caught up with mom and dad. It's unbelievable at this age. I mean, that's a good, 4 or 5 feet wall, and they just flew as if nothing is there, And there are the hatchlings again. There. Oh, by the way, something about these quails. They not only eat the seeds, they also eat the leaves of these wildflowers, whatever type of flower that is, that the bushes that you see there. They eat the leaves of those bushes as well. So there must be some kind of a nutritional value in it for them, because birds and mostly animals, they know if something is nutritious. Now this guy right here is all by itself. It cannot fly, so it's all like stuck. But I think one of the parents come down on the side so it can take it, and there it is. There is the parent, and it took it. And there it is. Finally, they reunited together, and they're going back to their bushes. Now, the nest of the quails are in the bushes. They're not on the trees. They're on the nests are ground level. So this is a different day, and we have I believe it's a Harris hawk. It doesn't look like a red-tailed hawk, and it is sitting there on the fence checking out the kitten. It's checking out our kitten. Now the kitten, for some reason, the kitten is so smart. It knows that this is something that might attack it. It has hidden inside its little house, so it's gone inside altogether. It doesn't even want to come out, and the hawk is turning around and turning its head, looking, and his eyes are locked to the window, checking out the kitten. So this is another reason it's so important to not to leave your cats outside, because hawks and eagles could snatch him in a second. Look at those claws. I mean, look at those sharp claws. Each one is nearly half an inch long. And if those claws go inside, one of the arteries of your veins or arteries of your cat, life is over as we know it for them. So it's very important to be careful. Now these are the seeds that the birds were eating, and all of a sudden all of them flew away, and the kitten went inside its house, and I was like, what the heck's going on? That's when I saw that there's a hawk, that a complete chaos took place, and every creature known to mankind ran away when the hawk came in the picture. The hawks are really majestic and powerful. They don't have any natural enemies in San Diego. Their only natural enemy, well, actually, it's not natural, but their enemy is humans. These hawks are protected species. Not to mention that we are in wildlife preserve grounds, so all the animals are protected because this is the preservation area for the wildlife. But these hawks specifically are protected in California, so you cannot hunt hawks. They can hunt any animal they want to, but we cannot hunt them because their population is in decretion. The population is in decretion, and it's basically they're getting near endangered species. They're not critically endangered, but they are one of the endangered species due to habitat loss with all the developments and housings and the whole enchilada. And there it is. You see the paws of a kitten? The kitten is hiding inside, just the paws showing. It doesn't even want to show its face. because it is so scared of that hawk. I hope you enjoyed it. And what was the moral object of this video is to go outside, go in your backyard, enjoy the nature. Life is too short. Don't take it for granted. Thank you.